Hi everybody and welcome back to my Cobra Kai reactions. Today we are checking out Season 2, Episode 7. I'm going to say Episode 7, 7, whatever you guys want to do. 7 or 7, whatever. I don't know what fingers you would put up for 7. I guess I'd do this for 7. Season 2, that doesn't even matter. Season 2, Episode 7, Lull. Last episode was so good. We got the original Cobra Kai gang, except for the guy who's in prison, back in action, and it ended on such a chilling note with Kreese saying Cobra Kai never dies, cutting to a body bag with one of the original Cobra Kai members in it. It gave me so many chills, and I was like, oh my god. And it was pretty dark too, to be honest. But yeah, last episode was really good. Miyagi-Do actually has a lot of members now, and they were doing karate at the end of the episode together, so that was really cool. John Kreese is running the show at Cobra Kai now. That might just be because Johnny is gone. I mean, obviously it's because Johnny is gone. Someone has to be the sensei, right? But when Johnny's back, I think Kreese is still going to be running the show. Dimitri and Chris are good friends. Well, maybe not good friends, but they are friends now. They work together. They did an awkward fist bump handshake thing. Sam and Robbie, still not dating. Will they date? Yes, I believe they will. In this episode, I don't think so. I think it'll be later, either like end of season 2 or in season 3. I think they will date. I think they really like each other, and I think they really work with each other. I don't think they're going to date right now. And Miguel and Tori. Miguel was torn between Kreese's teachings and Johnny's teachings. He was on Johnny's side. He was loyal to Johnny. Tori is more on Kreese's side than Johnny's side. Her life experiences told her that no mercy is what the world gives, so why should she give mercy back? I can understand that, and I can appreciate that kind of. I don't see a fault in her knowledge there. Feel like that makes sense for her character. That makes sense for how she thinks. Hawk obviously destroyed the dojo, but no one actually knows that besides Kreese, and Kreese made that happen in the first place, so he is evil. And Miguel, I think, might be on Kreese's side now. Not sure. I know Miguel knows what's right and what's wrong, but he seemed accepting of Kreese in the last episode, which he hadn't been before. So I think Kreese is slowly getting to Miguel. I think Miguel is like the last person on his list of people in the dojo that he can manipulate, Miguel will be the hardest person to do that, and I think Kreese is starting to get there. He's starting to pry Miguel from Johnny's arms, you know what I mean? Very exciting stuff. And if you'd like to watch more of my reactions, you can check out my Patreon, where I have uncut reactions to many of my movies on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my shows such as Cobra Kai and to my movies on YouTube 1 week early. There are also 2 exclusive Patreon movies a month that you guys on Patreon get to choose. So thank you so much if you check it out, and let's get back to the video. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen in Lull. There's only, 4 episodes left? We only have 4 episodes left of season 2. That is insane. I do not want this show to end. There's only one more season after this, and I know they're making a season 4. Well, actually, I don't know they're making a season 4, but I assume they're making a season 4. I think I saw a comment saying that they were making a season 4, and I hope they do. I'm just really excited to check this episode out. So without further ado, season 2, episode 7, Lull.
Good morning, baby.
Oh yeah, and I also forgot that Daniel and his wife's marriage is kind of becoming a little bit more stretched because he's always at the dojo.
No problem.
It's gonna be a light day. I'll be there. Don't worry.
Daniel's putting the dojo way before his dealership. It's making him happy though. So, but I mean, his wife is not happy.
Which is the word.
What the heck?
We were all kids once.
Oh my god. Kreese.
Peace is just the lull between battles.
Oh, that's why it's called Lull. No! On the bonsai tree? Are you serious? Dude, Kreese is like the coolest villain, I think. One of the coolest villains. In my top villains, I think.
Why does it matter? You're just gonna get all sweaty. Wait,
It's for Robbie.
does Miguel know?
There's
No.
nothing to know.
Yeah, but why would he need to know?
You can't hide from your heart. I think you should wear the blue one.
I really like her. I didn't think I was gonna like her in the first season. I love her. Sam's friend. Oh, yeah. Where's your stuff? Kreese has become the new sensei.
Thought we were going to the woods for a special training today.
It's happening in the woods.
Well,
What is happening in the woods? Into the woods. He has to say yes, or else he'll look like a wimp.
It's so hot out. I'm sweating in places I didn't even know I had pores.
That's so weird. Oh, you're rubbing your sweat on Sam's shoulder. That's so gross. Oh, Daniel's gonna miss his appointment, isn't he?
Today we're going to see what Miyagi-Do is made of.
What a bunch of losers. I'm just joking. They're not losers. I mean, maybe they are. I'm a loser, so.
split into 2 teams.
Do they have to climb a mountain as a team?
You lose it. You die.
This is literally not the army.
Bitch. Put Coyote Creek into the nav. Nothing came.
Look at him. He's hawked. He's hawked.
Chubbs, he's on your team.
Terrific.
You can refer to me as Stingray. Yeah, all right, Chubbs. Johnny's so mean. I love that guy. I'll call him Stingray. I'll call him Stingray.
Sorry, meat. You gotta block that.
No, I'm just gonna let it hit me. How did he not see them? Was he just walking with his eyes closed?
Ladies first.
This poor guy is just getting beat up. Johnny is not happy.
And you'll always be ready.
Oh, the dealership thing.
Yeah, he's not coming.
Oh, Daniel, you're disappointing your wife. You can't do that. Oh my god. Do you think he has a speaker with the hawk sound effect on it? Just for show?
Guess I earned my Medal of Honor.
He carries that on him. Are you actually serious? The disrespect. I hope he gets beat up, and I hope that Daniel takes that back to its rightful place in Miyagi-Do dojo. I really like Hawk, but I hate him at the same time. This is so cool. Ooh! Kiss, kiss, kiss. What if they just kissed right there? What if we make out in the freezer?
Literally. Set.
Oh, I hope he does something. He's gonna block something. Never mind.
Focus. Come on, Dimitri. Oh, you come on.
Talk to Amanda. Oh my god. She's gonna be so angry with you.
They got
Her
you up
name's
too?
Isha. She hasn't been in the show that much recently.
You think you could do that?
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
Let's try it again.
I really hope he does. Wax on, wax off. Woo! Yes, Dimitri. Yes, Dimitri. It was short-lived. It was short-lived. Here we go. Here, showdown of the century. And Miguel knows he has the Medal of Honor.
You want the medal so bad?
Come and get it. Yeah. Take it. Take it back. Oh, look at this showdown. I've always wanted them to fight each other. I think it'd be so cool, and it is. Oh my god.
Is that all you got?
Oh my god, he hit a tree. Oh. Miguel's still better? No, but Hawk will show no mercy, right? Oh. The fight's not over until it's over.
Finish him.
Miguel, man. He's going down the wrong path. He was going good, then he went bad, then he's going good again, and now he's going down the wrong path again. Stingray!
What was that?
The guy in the background, don't count us out.
It's real life. Is that how you want to live your life?
Miguel's getting very conflicting information. I can see why he's so confused. Kiss. They're gonna kiss. They're going to kiss. In the dojo. Dojo kiss.
You know, they both have their pluses and minuses, but
Get it? Minuses and cold because of hot and cold.
That wasn't an option.
I would have said the cold because you almost kissed.
I like the heat.
Oh, you lame-o. Yes! Yes. Woo! What if Deo just walked in right now, though? I don't care. I'm too happy.
How's that cell?
No, Daniel, he quit.
Really?
He got away from me, okay? It's not gonna happen again. I promise. I'll be...
No, you can't just promise.
When you focus on one thing, you lose focus of everything else that matters.
Amanda's speaking facts. No, I really like her too. Everything she said was true. Oh, it is Miguel. He's just gonna bring back the Medal of Honor, right? Miguel. Honorable Miguel.
well, I'm headed to bed. It's been a day.
Wanna come? Oh no. I'm so happy they're together though. Will it last? I hope so. I said oh no because Robbie looks worried.
Strike first, strike hard.
No mercy.
Yeah, that's where we have a problem.
Oh, I've been wanting this conflict for a while now.
Honor.
He's gonna say something like, you think in war there's honor?
When you're in a war, the other side never fights with any honor.
Yep, I knew it. It's always the same excuse when someone brings up honor.
You're gonna let your guard down. That's gonna leave you vulnerable.
To what?
I'm sorry, I thought this could work, but I was wrong.
Yes, cast him aside.
In this dojo. Again.
Yes, Johnny. Oh my god, that was such a mature decision. He's coming back. He has to be coming back. What if he opens up a new dojo? The Kreese dojo. Oh my god, that was it? What if Kreese opens up a new dojo and everyone just goes to his dojo? Imagine. No, I don't think that will happen, but imagine. Imagine. And that was my reaction to Cobra Kai Season 2, Episode 7, Lull. It was Episode 7, right? I'm not making... Sometimes I forget what episode. Episode 7. I know in Season 1 there was a point where I thought Episode 6 was 5 or something like that. So just wanted to make sure I was actually saying the truth, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh. Some big things happened in this episode. Sam and Robbie, forgot her name for a second. Sam and Robbie, they kissed. So exciting. I didn't think it was going to happen in this episode, to be honest. I thought it was going to happen like very end of Season 2 or in Season 3. I don't know why. Them kissing now reminds me a lot of Miguel and Sam, and that worries me because Miguel and Sam kiss about this episode of Season 1, like Episode 7, 6, 7 area of Season 1, and then they break up in like Episode 9. So I'm very worried that Robbie and Sam are gonna have the same fate because they kissed not so early, we're in the last half of the season now, but they kissed and the relationship started so like at the exact same time basically as Miguel and Sam. So I'm just worried that it's gonna be the exact same thing. I don't know. That's just me. That's the parallels right now were very similar between the two relationships Sam has had. So I'm hoping that Robbie and Sam can stick the landing and keep going and power through the relationship. I'm really hoping that, because they work so well together. I just do not know for sure. I know Miguel still likes Sam. I can just tell that he likes Sam. Tori is... I feel so bad for Tori though. Like, so, like, I love Miguel and Tori together, but Sam still really likes... Or, sorry, Miguel really likes Sam still, so Tori is kind of just there as a replacement for Sam, which really sucks, and it is kind of like it's Miguel's fault, but I understand why Miguel is doing it. It's just not a nice thing to do or an okay thing to do, because Tori does like Miguel. I feel like Tori really likes Miguel, so I'm worried about all the relationships in this movie. And speaking of relationships, Daniel and Amanda's relationship, finally know her name. It's been a season and a half. I finally figured out his wife's name, Amanda. I don't know. I know her name's been said a lot. I just keep forgetting about it. But that relationship's falling apart too. And I love Daniel's wife. I love Amanda. She is such a good character. I wish she had way more screen time. Everything she always says is like Miyagi wisdom. And it just like, I don't know, it just like speaks true. And it always like de-escalates a situation. But whenever she speaks, she knows what she's talking about. Like, there's never any doubt in her mind that what she's saying is not true or not like something that will help the situation out. And oh my gosh, when she confronted Daniel, it broke my heart a little bit, because you could tell that she really cared about him. You could tell that she still cared that he was doing Miyagi-Do, but she wanted to let him know that she had kind of been cast aside, like forgotten about almost. Like, Daniel's passion. I love when she said the thing about balance, or like the focus, like when you focus on something, everything else becomes out of focus, or whatever she said. Like, Daniel's whole thing is about balance, and he can't even balance his life right now. So that's kind of an interesting thing to think about, how he's teaching his kids about balance and how they should stay balanced, but he himself at this moment in time is very...
I couldn't hear what you said.
Okay. Sorry, my Siri interrupted. Please do not turn on again. Yeah, but it's interesting that he is teaching balance when he is very far from balanced at the moment. At least his life is far from balanced. Like, you can tell that he knows what he wants to do in life right now. You can tell that he's very passionate about Miyagi-Do. The dealership is kind of a side gig at the moment. But, like, his life isn't... Like, he's revolving his life around Miyagi-Do, and his life is much more than that. So I think Daniel will definitely change and grow and learn from that conversation he had with Amanda in the later episodes and in season 3 as well. I'm hoping he does, at least. I'm hoping he sees something in that. But Daniel is also very stubborn. So will he change? I feel like yes, but will it take time? I also feel like yes. And speaking of casting people aside, John Kreese and Johnny have split paths. Johnny asked Kreese to go, and I didn't expect that. That was a really mature and probably really tough decision for Johnny, having to cast away his old sensei after giving him a second shot. But I really like that Johnny is sticking to his morals and sticking to his beliefs and what he wants to do in life. I think he's taking some of Tommy's lessons from the last episode, Tommy's wisdom from the last episode, that he does have time. He has to do what he wants to do in that time, right? So really awesome to see that Kreese has been cast out, although I'm almost 100% sure that he is going to be back. How is he going to be back? I don't really know. I think it would be really cool if he opens up his own dojo. Really sad for Johnny, because I feel like most of Cobra Kai would go to Kreese's dojo instead. Other than that though, would he return to Cobra Kai? Would Johnny give him another chance? I think Johnny would not give him another chance. I don't know. I can't say for sure, but in my opinion, I think Johnny has seen enough of Kreese in his past and right now to understand that Kreese probably will not change the way he thinks and the way he wants to teach karate. And Johnny's goals for his students are just too different from Kreese's for them to ever work together again. I think Johnny understands that, and I'm really glad he does, because his students were really turning out to be like the Cobra Kai from the first Karate Kid movie, and more so the third Karate Kid movie, actually, like the actual just evil. You know, not evil, but just like mean. Like, even the Cobra Kai in the first Karate Kid movie, some of them were still kind of like Miguel at this point. But in the third movie, the guy who was fighting Daniel in the third movie was just like the worst person I've ever met. And so was the Cobra Kai sensei at the time, not John Kreese, the other guy. I think his name was John as well, I'm not sure. everyone's just called John at Cobra Kai, so it's just a thing, I guess. You know, you have to be called John to be a sensei at Cobra Kai. Oh yeah, Robbie has the Medal of Honor back, so that is an interesting thing. Will he tell anyone? I think he will. I think he will tell Daniel, or maybe he'll just put it back so that he doesn't have to go over that Miguel came to the door. And he looked very worried at the last shot of him. He looked very, very worried, and I think he might be worried that Miguel still likes Sam, and that Sam could still like, it's like a little bit of jealousy worry where like, oh, does Sam still like Miguel? Like, I know they dated, that's her ex-boyfriend. Very, like, I'm a little confused why he looked worried, but also if that is the reason, then I totally understand. If it's another reason, I might have just not gotten it, but I feel like that is the reason, because Miguel shows up, he takes the medal, he looks worried. I think it is a direct cause of Miguel showing up. Miguel, by the way, really like his character a lot. He has so many flaws, and that makes him such a good character. He is very conflicted. There is so much like different information that is being fed to him. Like, what does he have to, like, what does he choose from? If I was in a situation, I don't know what I would choose. Like, what lesson do I learn? What teachings do I listen to? You know, it's so confusing for him. So I totally understand his very drastic shifts between like this hardcore Cobra Kai and this more karate student that Johnny wants to have. And I really like that his character is always conflicted. I wish he wasn't, of course, but I really like that his character is always trying to be the best person that he can be to the person that he looks up to the most. And in this episode and last episode, it was kind of Kreese that had control of him basically and was manipulating him into doing these bad things, and you could see him evolving into that. But then at the end of this episode, he seemed more like the original Miguel that we saw in the first season up until the last 3 episodes, when he started to become this more meaner, bullyish person. You know what I mean? So I really like Miguel's character development. Again, if I were to name my top 4 characters, my top 5 characters, it would be Johnny is 1, Daniel is 2, Robbie is 3, and then Miguel and Kreese are tied for me as 4. Sam is a close 6th. But Miguel and Kreese are really good characters, and they're definitely tied as 4 and 5, I'd say, for me. But yeah, I love all the characters in this show. They all have the personalities are so good. They're all very deep, emotional, well-rounded characters. The only character that I wish has more development was Tori. And Hawk. I wish Hawk had a little bit more development. I know he's had some development, and we've seen him become from a nerd to a full-fledged karate legend. Hawk, who has like a speaker with him all the time, so we can play Hawk sound effects. I love the Hawk sound effects, by the way. And we saw a little bit of before he joined the dojo that we had never seen before in a couple episodes ago. I think it was in episode 5 when he was crying and his mom was calling the school about the bully thing, which we saw the announcement happen in the first season. I wish he had more development, more backstory, because I really like his character. I just need a little bit more to be able to cling on to him and emotionally connect with his character at some point. I think he's one of the best, one of the coolest characters in the show, and I think he has a lot of personality, and I do not think he's a flat character by any means. I think he's a very well-rounded character. There is too much to dislike about him for me at this point in the show for me to like him. You know what I mean? So I hope that he gets a little bit more development for me to like him. Maybe he won't, and he'll just stay like this character, but I hope he kind of changes again. You know what I mean? That's kind of all I want to talk about for this episode. It was a very good episode, and the cliffhanger, again, just like every other episode, was really good. I am very excited to see what happens to Kreese. I'm nervous about Kreese now because he's all alone, and I'm nervous that he's going to start his own karate dojo. I really hope that doesn't happen, but I'm nervous. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'm still nervous that it's going to happen. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and thank you to these wonderful people right here. It means a lot for you to be supporting my channel. So again, thank you so much to these beautiful people. And thank you so much for watching my review. If you listened this far into it, thank you so much. It just means a lot for you to be listening to me talk and stumble over my words probably. Even my dog sleeps through my reviews, so I don't know if that's pretty telling. Anyways, I will see you next time for Cobra Kai Season 2, Episode 8, Glory of Love. Ooh, romantic relationship building up from all the romantic relationships. Is this gonna be like an episode of all of the love interests in the past and present? I'm thinking Robbie and Sam are going to be the focus, but it could be flashbacks as well. Who knows? Very excited. See you then.